Good morning, America. Oh God, that sounds so cliche. Anyway, it is 5 a.m. and I'm working on getting these videos done before I go back to work. I will be doing telehealth from home. I'm a nurse, and that's because manifestation is real. That's one of my books. I write most of my books about manifestation and healing. And once you get to a certain point and you elevate your energy and your frequency, certain energies bother you. So if I'm surrounded by negativity all day, every day, it really does something to my spirit. So that being said, we've been working on the videos. I started one about an audiobook last week. So that was part one. I wanted to wait till we got some auditions in, and I got 100, so we're only going to pick maybe one or two. But this is going to show you what to do once you get the auditions, what steps you take. Also, most of my book covers are 6x9, but we're going to show you how to reformat it because audiobook covers have to be 2400 by 2400 pixels. So let's get started. Okay, bye. First, we're going to log into ACX, and per my other video, hopefully you've already made your account. And I have one that's open for auditions, and that's the one we posted the other day. The one I did as a sample was a different book, but I wasn't posting that one. This is the one that actually went live. I have 44 auditions for this. So what you'll do is you'll just start reviewing the auditions. You can listen. I don't know if I'm supposed to let you listen to these people's auditions, but I am. It might be advertisement for them. But this is how they'll list their PFH. So she charges $5,200 per finished hour. Some of them are unspecified, which means they'll take an offer. This one's 100 to 200, so I'm not even gonna look at that one because that's too much for this little children's book. So let's just pick, I'll just randomly listen to this one.
Landry woke up carrying Brown Fox. She was still very sleepy when she walked down the stairs to the kitchen. She was only thinking about one thing: cookies. She crept over to the cookie jar that sits on the kitchen counter.
Now I think that's a cute little voice. Well, let's listen to some more.
Landry woke up carrying Brown Fox. She was still very sleepy when she walked down the stairs to the kitchen. She was only thinking about one thing: cookies. She crept over to the cookie jar that sits on the kitchen counter. She thought. Landry, what do you think you're doing? Mommy was already making breakfast. Cookies, Mama. Breakfast, she said in her sweet little 2-year-old voice.
Okay, I really like her voice, so I'm going to star hers. And we'll listen to one more just for your sample.
Landry woke up carrying Brown Fox. She was
now this is one I won't even consider because it's too quiet. It sounds like she's using her cell phone and it will never get approved. So we're going to skip that one. Let's try this one.
Landry woke up carrying Brown Fox.
To me, that voice is too powerful for this book. So you see what I mean? I had told them I wanted it to sound sweet and quiet, kind of like a grandma or a fun voice. So they're going to get what they have. I definitely like this one. I'm going to message her and great audition. So I messaged the person that I liked to audition. You see I started here. You can't delete them, but you can star. That way you don't end up listening to the same one over and over again. And I messaged her, letting her know if she could put a little music with it. And I gave her 2 of my other books to let her see what I'm talking about as far as sound. And told her that this book is special because Landry is my granddaughter. So I'm sending that message to her, and we're going to take it from there. There will be a part 3 to this video once we decide which narrator I'm going to go with, but I didn't even listen to the rest of the auditions. I do want to show you something. This is one of my audio books for my children, and I'm just going to give you a little sample when I music.
This is Audible.
I am not brushing my teeth today or ever. Written by Abby Landry. Narrated by Charlie Burtz.
I just feel that this music in the books, even my adult books, it still sets the stage. It can really make or break your advertisement for your audiobooks. So Here's one more sample with the music.
This is Audible.
Captain Spectrum, Autism is My Superpower. Written by Abby Landry. Narrated by Logan Grant. Ty is a unique 7-year-old who loves school, video games, and creating things in his room. He has autism, which makes him extra fantastic. He loves building things in his room with his tools. And Ty loves science. Mommy and Daddy bought him a science kit with a real microscope. He stays busy figuring out how the world works. Ty is very smart. Sometimes the world gets really, really loud, and that can make Ty feel a bit upset. When it happens, he likes to cover his ears to make the noise a little quieter. Sometimes when big feelings...
All right, so that is some samples of how your audiobook can sound with music, and we will wait for part 3 when I listen to some more of these auditions and see who we're going to choose. All right, thank you. All right, so I'm going to show you about my Cookies for Breakfast book cover. Just to give you an idea, this is the actual book cover, but when I try to make into a 2400 by 2400 for ACX, it cuts all of this off. There's nothing I can do about it, so what I'm going to do is use a different page from the book for the cover just for the audiobook. So I'm going to use this one. And just to give you a heads up, I'm going to take this, take this off. Let me go ahead and edit now. It's going to copy it first. So resize. Anything for audiobook has to be 2400 by 2400 pixels. This is originally a 6x9, so we're going to recopy it. That way I'm not messing with my original. Now I'm going to open this one, and this is the one title. Let me get back to one of those. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to bring it back to here and paste it. There's my title. So you can use your regular cover for your audiobook, or you can take a page from the book. It's totally up to you. And that is it, Cookies for Breakfast. So this will be the audiobook cover for that book. And it's 2400 by 2400, so you can take any size, 8.5 by 11, 6 by 9, and just go into Canva, hit resize. And if you've never done it before, you're going to have to program this in there, but then once you've done it, it stays. And this has to be clear of any words or graphics, because that's where they're going to put the Audible information, and that is how you make your audiobook book cover. Okay, that's audiobook part 2. So anyway, basically once you decide on your narrator that you like, you send them an offer, or you can counter offer like I did with, I'd like to have some music, or I'd like to have this added. Can you do that and let me hear it? Then if they accept your offer, you go into contract with them, you send them an electronic copy of the book. That way, if it's a picture book, like this is a children's book, they can look at the pictures and see how it needs to sound. If it's a novel, you tell them how you want it to sound. If it's a fantasy novel, if it's a self-help, however the attitude of the book is, you let your narrator know. That way they can follow suit. All right, there will be a part 3 once we get into production. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if these videos are helpful. If you have any questions, put it in the comment box below and I will answer it and possibly make a video to help you out. See, us people over 50 can do this. Thanks. Bye.